ride. Happy Thursday. We are here. Come on in. Let's ride. Kids are dropped off already this morning. They are ready to go into their day and be great. Yes. I am ready to go into my day and be great. Are you ready to go into your day and be great? Have you tapped into your Creator? Have you talked to your Creator this morning? Huh? You did? Okay, good. That is awesome. That is great. Now, when we go into this day, we need to go like we know who we are. We're not going to let yesterday dictate what we do today. The only thing we're going to take into today is any lessons that may have been learned from yesterday. That's it. That's the only thing we have room for to bring with us. Lessons. Okay? And you know, I was, yesterday I had an encounter with, you know, one of my patients. They were not feeling too great. So, you know, because they were not feeling great, they really didn't know how to engage with greatness, you know. And it's not to toot the horn, but when you have decided to be your true self, when you have decided to be grateful, to be appreciative, to be thankful, you know, to just give everybody an opportunity, not judging everyone based on the last person. You know, I encounter a lot of people in one day, a lot. And there are many different mindsets, many different energies, many different perceptions, you know. And that's just my normal day. So I have learned to not attach one experience to the next experience, you know. But me being who I am, my true self, you know, engaging as I should, you know, giving when I should, you know, like every encounter is not the same. The skill of what I do is the same, but every encounter is not the same. Every person is not the same, you know. And that's something that I learned many years ago, to not carry on, you know. When it's done, it's done. You ever heard people say, when I leave work, I don't take my work home with me. When I leave work, I leave it right there. That is one of the best attitudes to have. And not just with work, but when you're dealing with people, that's like, if you can master anything, master individualizing each encounter that you have with people. If you do that, you'll be able to actually live in the moment. You're not thinking ahead. You're actually in that moment, taking it for what it is, giving what needs to be given. You know, because everybody don't need what the last person needed. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a matter of living in the moment. The skill is the same, yes. Do what you do at the best of your ability every time. Every time. Don't shortchange yourself. You know, because when you live inside of your truth, it gives others the opportunity to do the same. If you're not being true, if you're not being honest, you know, it's not really a give and take. It's not a give and take. And you don't even have to pinpoint what the person is doing. You just It's just a simple, oh, okay, that's how you rocking, rock. Keep rocking, you know. But we're not gonna do this. But we are gonna do this, you know. Stay inside of your truth, stay inside of who you are, because a lot of times we pour into just things that is a complete and total waste of time, waste of energy. Like, you're dealing with adults. Unless you're a school teacher and you're dealing with kids, okay. You have to do a lot more pouring out than you would have to do if you were with adults during the day for most of the time. So you need to examine your day. Are you pouring out too much? Or are you giving when you need to? Because you got to be able to discern what it is that you're even dealing with. If you're dealing with people who have a fixed mindset, you're wasting your time. You know, and then you'll become frustrated because you're saying the same thing and nothing is changing. Nothing is happening. So you just have to learn to give when you need to give. You know, I have this book on my desk. You know, the little books that you flip and you change, and it's something. It's not a calendar, but I flip it. I flip it from day to day. And you know, some of my patients, they'll read it and they'll be like, "Oh, that is so encouraging. That is so uplifting. That is so," you know, they'll just read it and it was like, "Oh, I needed that. Thank you, thank you, thank you." And you know, they'll just be there. But then you have some. This one lady just yesterday, she read it and she was like, "That is so." She was like, "I was reading that because she was like, I can't look. And she was like, "You're an angel. I felt nothing. That was just so awesome." And then she was like, "I read that." And then she was like, "Oh," she was like, "What are you?" She said, "Are you something? Are you?" She named like 2 different things. Are you something? I said, "No, I'm nothing." I said, "No, I'm nothing." And she was like, "Do you go to church?" "No, I'm nothing. I'm a child of God, and I do what God tells me to do. That's it. I'm not. I don't resonate with nothing. No, ma'am, I'm not." And then she just looked at me sideways, like her whole. Because at first now, "Oh, you're an angel." But then when she got the knowledge that when I told her I don't go to church, she was like, you know, like, now what? Yeah, the restroom is over there. You feel me? Like, Don't let people, because me personally, it's not to throw shade on anyone that goes to any church or do whatever they do, what type of religion. It's not to throw shade on any of it, but I personally have decided to get to know God for myself, get to know the fullness of God. And I just feel like certain religions, any religion, honestly, I feel like religions or those put you in a box. To me, God is too big for a box. You can never know enough when it comes to God. God is forever teaching. God is forever showing. God is forever increasing. So I just personally choose to not be put in a box. That's it. It's not personal. I don't, because I know a lot from a lot of different, religions or whatever. I've done research on some of them, and some of them I have not. But when I'm led to look into certain things, I do. And I'm not bound to any way other than God's way. And I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. And it's just don't let, I know I started out talking about religion, but don't let anyone put you in a box in any way, shape, form, or fashion. When it comes to your career, when it comes to your goals, when it comes to your life, of course, when it comes to your relationship with God, do not be confined to a box, because the root of it all is love. That's it. Love is not being a yes person. Love is not being a do boy. Love is not being a do girl. Love is being true. into your existence. That's what love is. You got to love yourself enough to do the things that are for your highest good. Why? Because how can you do anything for anyone else if you're not in the upright yourself, you know? So yeah, go into this day, look at the things that you need to look at. Consider the things that you need to consider. Because every day is an opportunity for us to be our best. Every day is an opportunity for us to become one with our higher self. And our higher self sits with God. That's where our higher self sits, you know? So go within, seek ye God for whatever you need. Strength, the ability, the opportunity to choose to do right, you know? Just seek God for it. God is ready and waiting for whoever wants and desires. So go and know. Go in your truth. Don't fake the phone, because why? God already see you. I love y'all. I do. I'm finna put y'all out. Y'all get out, chin up, chest out. Go into this day like you know who you are. Go into this day like God is right there with you, because God is. Don't be a gimme. Give. I love y'all. I do. It's Thursday. We made it to another day, another opportunity. So we're going to go and be great. We're not going to play with nobody. And we ain't going to let nobody play with us. Point blank. Much love. BJ.